food. Okay. Please be good. Please just be good. From the rares, I think we have to hope that Jeskai is supported. White is not at all, except for the Skyrider's cool, but yeah. 3 Sibsig, nice. And that turtle. Okay. 2 codes. Damn. Look at the Mardu, too. And the Teamer. Interesting. We do have a Scoured Barrens and a Rugged Highlands and a Blossoming Sands. So we and a Mardu Monument. So we possibly could do any of this stuff. And obviously we can run these on 4. That's interesting. I actually think I like the Teamer better. And then you splash the Revelation, maybe. We do want to cast 2 spells per turn, which is nice. We didn't get any of the, best things to make that happen. So, like, we could run Wild Ride and Ringing to do that, but I don't think that this is worth running for that. The Cutter can get extra value that way anyway, so that's not, like, incidentally. So that's the fine thing to do, I think, here. I kind of like the teamer. Like, I don't mind, like, these are fine. They're not good, in my opinion. They're fine. I didn't even think they're the particularly, they're certainly not exciting. I could play like a serpent, definitely. But I think the teamer stuff is better. It would give us one more dragon. Or this. That's kind of you, Isaiah. Thank you. If I put the green in, though, I usually want green to be the base. And that's going to be difficult because it looks like red-blue should be the base. So our removal is Rebuke, Fresh Start, and the Jess guy. That's not great. The only other like removal pieces we have are 2 in black, I think, here. The Worthy Cost and the Dragon's Prey. We can run this. I just think this is a horrible way to remove something, honestly. I wish we had the little 2/2 that makes burbs. Makes chicken. There's nothing exciting about, like, I mean, I don't have recursion for the stuff that I'm putting in the graveyard. I don't have a way to use the graveyard. I don't have harmonized spells. But Tersa is the only way to use the graveyard, really. That is actually one good way to use it, but not if you get her early. Huh. Yeah, I don't think I can run just the Jess guy. I really don't. Or even just the red-blue splashing the Revelation and the Stalwart. I'm just looking very quickly at the at the Salta because we have 2 Cotis. I might run like the Blossoming Sands here over the Tranquil Cove. If green is the splash. Or if I want green a little bit sooner. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. I wonder if I'm just supposed to run 5 color good stuff. ABT, thank you! 5 color good stuff, what would that look like? We would like add dragon spray and like Cotis. So if I went lighter on the red, the Alchemists and the Crew are 2 decent 2-drops. But I do like the ramp off the Sunset Strike Master. I don't have ways to really make the Cotis is bigger, so that might be trying too hard. 2 hosts. I mean, unless the hosts died with the Cotis in play. Interesting. Not a straightforward pool, I think, but let's see. Actually, you know what? I need to also look at the Mardu. I need to do that. Hmm. I think it's decent, but I don't think it's good enough. I think it would need way more mobilize. Okay, good to know. I mean, it could be good enough. I could be wrong. I feel like I don't have enough interaction. Even with the teamer build, we just don't do that much. But I'm gonna try it. Might run the serpent as an interactive spell. Okay. We don't have any ways to deal with enchantments currently, so I could run a wreck. Yikes. Okay. This is where we wish they had the Auroral, because the right doesn't bring back the Revelation or the Blizzard or the Rebuke. Yikes. Okay. God, this is hard. There's so many. I just wish I had like the molten exhale or whatever, the red exhale or the green exhale so badly. Um 1, 2, 3 dragons total. That's it. I think the globe is still worth running because we have high drops. This would be a good way to second spell per turn. It's a good thing to get value out of putting in the graveyard for these, but I think we cut that here. Actually, no, I'm gonna... I'll think about it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. I want that serpent because it's another bit of interaction, but I think we're just going like big and trying to go a little faster. This is so awkward. Yeah. I flew. Hey, Snake Bear! Hmm. Ah, thanks, cat. It's good. All right. I want to keep that, but I don't think it's keepable. I'm trying to figure out whether I want to add one white source to fetch off the Sentinel and Wildling instead of running that duel. We have 3 white sources: the monasteries and the blossoming sands. We can't, and obviously the globe. So that's 4. We can't fetch them up with the Wildling or the Sentinel though, so that's a little rough. But already we're a little low. We have 6 sources of green, 7 sources of red, 8 sources of blue. We're a little, like, low on everything. Except for the blue. And I want to be able to get green early, so... So I'm going to do 777. It's kind of foul, but... We do have a little bit of fixing off the devotees. I'm gonna run 41 because there's a lot of draw discard. Give it a shot. I don't think it's very good. We have the turtle. Turtle's very good. And we have the big Jeskai spell. I don't know about this one. Alright, I have my College of Mana. Ah, bugger. That's a lot of land. Okay. I could have reversed the order and done bounce the 3/3, kill the 4/4, but then they can replay it instantly. Oh, that worked out. Okay. Whoops. Okay. Whew. Okay, that worked. They did goof. They done goofed. Yes. And it's in fact because I did it the other way around. I'm bad. I don't know. Anyway. Play. You just won 1, 3, and 2 drafts, and I see you're done for the. I'm so sorry, nobody. Oh, I was looking very. Yeah, I was looking very good at that point. The meta challenge. Is that like I don't know what the meta challenge is right now. Okay, so we can Highlands Strike Master, right? Highlands and then Mountain Strike Master. This is a little bit of a risky keep. There's a gold event? Oh. Oh no. Not an aggro deck, please. I might just do the discard to draw. Discard this, try and find some blue sources. Oh, 2 top. Haha. Wonderful. We're effed. Okay. Well, that lets me play the Battle Crier on 3. But if this doesn't die, I get to play Tursa on 3. I don't think I can fail to play something here. As shitty as that sounds. You lose 1, you're out, but if you do, you get 7. Oh, you get 200 packs. Jeez. Alright, well, they did have the removal. And another play. Charming. Please give me an untapped blue source. That would be ideal. But basically anything untapped would be pretty good, just so I can get this out. 2 top again? Jesus. Nope, that's asking for way too much. Okay, let's, we are not going to have any time for this. Alright, we're probably doomed. We're still playing it out, but we're probably doomed. They have not drawn a single extra land. Okay, so I can play... Next turn, if I draw an untapped land, I can play the Teemo Battle Crier into Tursa. Well, we're just dead then. God, this set is fun sometimes. Alright. Let's just move on. This reminds me of the last time we lost to a Mardu deck in this, where we were 5 wins in, and then the next turn, they maxed out at 3 lands too. And had perfects as well. Oh well. gonna do it this way. Damage is nice, but I'm gonna do it with the snakeskin veil here. Verdant Catacombs. We're a long game deck, so I don't really need to push things. Oh, come on! God damn it. What the fuck? Alright, oh good, more land. We're saved. Sigh. How is this possible? God, I hate this format so much these days. Not because it's not good. This format's great. I love the mechanics and all the things, but we just get flooded or screwed every time, or we face Mardu and it doesn't even matter. And opponents seem to draw all gas. This is 9 lands. 6 spells. Make that 10 lands and 6 spells. We should have been in great position here, except we drew 4 lands there. Or 5. Or 6 in a row. I don't even know how many. It was this plus 2 lands. So before that, we had most of this in hand. This is annoying to have to do. Yeah, just flood here. I don't know. uh We're back to our old thing of 12 lands prior to half the deck. There are 23 cards left. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Will the next one be a land? Let's check. I love you, Jar Werewolf. This sucks. We just keep hitting the, like, 2% odds over and over and over again. Told ya. Didn't even have a shot. I just, like, threw $25 only for Arena to be like, fuck you. Five lands left and 22 cards. We literally have a metric ton of things that draw us stuff. Sipsy Appraiser ×2. Tersa Light Shatter ×1 still in the deck. Team Rotoni back ×1 still in the deck. Bewildering Blizzard still in the deck. Stormshriek Feral still in the deck. Ambling Stormshell still in the deck. But we can't draw any of them because we're just drawing lands. Oh, thank goodness it's at least something. Oh, god damn it. Ugh. And once you think you might have a chance of coming back from this utter flood, opponent's like, I has bomb. Ah. I have Dragon Sniper and Fresh Start. Yeah, I think it's just too late, but we're gonna do our best. I think even if I try to win this game, I probably end up milling out, but... They have our mythic? They have Baitor and our mythic? I mean, if they just drew multiple cards. If they have anything for the Dragon Sniper, we just lose. Oh, look. They have something for the Dragon Sniper. Yeah, okay, so I'm out. I'm not doing any more of these. These are... So drawing 12... Getting crushed by Mardu, like, in the first game, where they drew no extra lands, drew exactly perfect removals and everything like that. That sucks. But the 12 mana that we've been continuing to get, like, every day... in this set, somehow that Arena just front loads the 12 mana into the first part of our deck is in a literal deck that just draws and draws and draws and discards is just miserable. I don't understand how this keeps happening. But I think I'm done for today. I wanted to do one more attempt and see, but like... The luck has not changed. Like, that Mardu deck, sure. Maybe we wouldn't have encountered another Mardu deck for a while. Maybe we could have played games. But unfortunately, Arena said we couldn't. Arena said absolutely not. Get wrecked. So... And it keeps doing that. Even in our drafts. Like, we just keep getting 12 lands in the first half of our deck. Sometimes well before first half of our deck. That was like, we had 22 cards left. This is just amazing. But anyway, thanks for being here for this. I think I'm going to, Oof. I think I'm going to sign out for a while. Thanks so much, Julian. I really appreciate it. I really wanted to try again because chat really likes the Arena Directs, but I'm having so much trouble in this format because literally that's, I mean, we've had one good long draft, which was like a Mardu draft recently. And I don't, you know, every other draft where we've had, you know, the normal amount of lands, which is 17 for a 41 card deck, we have gotten 12 lands before half of our deck. The majority of the time it's so bad. The past few things, it's like you can go back and look at the VODs. It's, yeah, you can go back and look at the VODs. It's so unfortunate. It's not, like I said, I always say, we're not being targeted. This isn't a conspiracy theory. That's just really unlucky. It's just really frustrating too because I don't get to play cards. It's not anyone doesn't want me to win a box. That's not a thing. It's just I don't know what's going on with our bad luck with this randomization. Exactly. It's really fun when you get to play. Like, we might have lost that game anyway, but there was no chance with our drawing 12 lands at that point. And we just keep doing that. I don't understand how Shuffler keeps doing that. Like, I feel like I might go back through the VODs and just count the number of times it's done that. Because we did have a series where it was 6 literal games in a row. Save one of those games. One of those games was 9 lands and 4 cards. We never got to see near half of our deck. But it was just, it feels like it's front loading the lands. And I don't understand why that would be. Like, what... I mean, randomization can lead to, you know, you just keep getting 12 lands. That actually can happen because that's one of a random set of possibilities. But it's just so unlikely. So unlikely. And I'm so tired of it. I would like to play this set. This set is fun. Yes, there are some overpowered cards. Absolutely, being Baitor being one of them. Like, but yeah. Getting beaten down here. I mean, it's starting to become unfun before that, for that reason. Like, it just doesn't stop. If I had a relief from it. Oh, Gizmo, you're so sweet. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Like, I just wanted to stream with you guys, but like, the magic is... I don't understand. I teach math. I teach probability. This is just... Oh, God. You too, Daniel? Oh, God. It's... I got stuck on 2 lands for 6 turns. Oh yeah, we've had that happen too recently, but that was only once. We actually flood more than we screw by a lot, by a ton. And that part of that is the hand smoother in theory, but like it's not just like, you know, okay, I drew, you know, 8 lands early. It's 12 lands. It's not 8. It's like 8 is half your deck, and you're gonna expect to be around that 8, 9, around half your deck. That's not actually technically, you know, flooded. It's annoying, especially if you're a an aggro deck, but it's not technically flooded. But 12 is absolutely flooded. There's no way to win a game against an opponent who's drawing a reasonable number of lands. But yeah, well, let's open a pack at least. Do something useful with ourselves. Sorry, chat. I hope you enjoyed the opponents playing Magic. I think that deck was not bad. It just wasn't. It wasn't great, certainly, and it was very weak to Mardu. But especially Mardu on the play with a curve like that with no extra lands. So you know, there we are. But yeah. But I think it was an okay deck, and I think it should have won that second game, but it absolutely just drew, I think, 6 or 8 lands in a row. So anyway, Fear of Surveillance, that was a fun one. Turn Inside Out, good card in that set. Fear of the Dark was more filler. Bashful Beastie was, I really liked Bashful Beastie. I think it was better than filler, just by a little bit. Underwater Tunnel, Slimy Aquarium, pretty decent. I never played this card, I didn't like it. Bedhead Beastie, sometimes that found its way into my deck. Savior of the Small, that one I did make use of, especially in the Boros decks. And, you know, obviously some other Survivor decks, but mostly the Boros, because there were so many, you know, mana value 3 or less that were coming back. Baseball Bat did good work for me in my Survivor decks, but it's not all that exciting a card. Unnerving Grasp is that exciting a card. This card is great. Fantastic card. Altanach, great card too for fun. Beetlejuice, here we go. Zimone, All Questioning, was a bomb. Had to survive, but you usually played it and then played that land that you needed to make that fractal, so it was pretty sweet. This is the alternate art. I like the regular art better. I'm not a fan of this particular style, but it is cool. Full Art Island. Ooh, a foil Nowhere to Run. That's pretty sweet. And a Kaito Bane of Nightmares emblem with a manifest on the back. Sweet. All right, so let's go raid somebody. Hopefully somebody who's having better luck than I am with this damn set. I'm so fed up with the 12 lands. I'm so fed up. I don't understand why this would be... Why this keeps happening. What did I do? Like, it feels like something I did with being this unlucky, and I don't understand. Like, can I fix it? Should I run 16 lands? If I run 16 lands, the mathematical probability on that one is that I'll get mana screwed, because I did have multiple 7 drops in that. So, like, multiple 6 drops, rather, and a 7 drop. So I felt like I was running the right amount of lands. Well, the math checks out for the way I was running it. But, I mean, I saw Ham run in a draft last night. I saw Ham run 18 lands in a draft deck that didn't actually have that many high drops and not get flooded. And I was just like, what is this? I don't even know what to do. It was great. But I'm just like, I'm so upset with this right now. I'm so upset because it's making me really sad to play. I just want to do stuff. Okay, let's go raid Akil. Akil is winning boxes, so at least you'll see someone win boxes. It'll be great. So let me go raid. That'll be fine. And I'm gonna go sleep for a little bit, and then we'll see what happens. All right. So let's start this raid. You are all amazing. Thank you so much for hanging out with me for however briefly this was. Obviously, looks like it was an hour, just over an hour. I'm sorry. I thought we had a chance. The deck wasn't great, but I thought we had a chance at, you know, some real games, and no, absolutely not. So, check out the YouTube when you get the chance. Here's the YouTube link. You can see us, and you can judge for yourself whether we've been flooding as much as I feel we have, because obviously there's confirmation bias in there. But we did have that good Mardu trophy, so that was nice. And you know, a bunch of good games there. We only had like one minor issue with mana on that one, and then like we lost legit, like with the, you know, it was a good game. And when I say legit, I don't mean like the other losses are legit, that's how Magic goes, but I mean like good games of Magic that we happen to lose. That's fine. I am okay with that. I'm frustrated. I like winning, but like I'm not frustrated in the same way I get when we just get 12 lands every time. God. Okay. So, but yeah, we have a really unbelievably cool collector booster box opening up there right now, on YouTube, on the channel. So, check it out. It is unbelievable, and have a fantastic time with Akil. I hope Akil wins tons of boxes for you so you can see how it's done. Love you all. See you soon.
That's man.